We're at the train station in Surat Thani on our way to Bangkok. Normally we would have flown, but Kristen's being a bitch. I got spaghetti with Alaskan chicken. This is chicken with a slice of cheese on top of it. I'm not sure what makes that Alaskan. And our train has been delayed. We now leave at 1 a.m. and we arrive in Bangkok like 12 hours later. But it is a sleeper train, so that's better than a bus. I'd rather take a 12-hour sleeper train than a 6-hour bus. That's the cutoff. 5-hour bus, I'd rather take that than a sleeper train. 12 hours. Buses suck. Trains are way better.
So this is our sleeper train with a bunch of bunk beds on the side.
Well, we finally made it to Bangkok. It seems like it took us like a week to get here. We were holed up in that windowless room in Bangkok for what, 3 days?
Yeah.
And then it took us, I don't even know what time it is now. I have no idea, but I think it's like, I don't know, 1? I really don't know. Like, we left the bus at 3. So it took us 22 hours if it is 1 o'clock to get here. Granted, we had a sleeper train, so, at least we slept, but it was a lot of travel. So yeah, now we're going to take a taxi and hopefully find a room.
And some food.
Bangkok is like one of my favorite cities in the world, and I'm really excited to be here. Show Kristen all of its craziness and its grime and weirdness.
Can you tell us where we are?
Right now we're in Bangkok. We just got here today. That's all I know. I don't know what that is. Kristen wanted me to give some facts. Do an image search.
Alright, we'll figure it out.
So a staple of Bangkok here is some good protein. Kapuka. We've got some crickets. Looks like maggots. Cockroaches. Scorpions.
How much is it for a finger?
Snakes. And bigger cockroaches over there. And what are those things?
Crickets, looks like, or grasshoppers?
Looks like dragonflies right there. So I don't know what they are. Are they grasshoppers?
For 1 10 baht.
What are you going for?
Probably these and those.
We also have some tarantulas down here.
Alright, so we got 2 grasshoppers, one for each of us to try, and then a little grub. He said what it was, but I didn't understand it. So I'm assuming I can eat this whole thing. It's missing a leg. You should have gotten a discount for that.
Alright, stop delaying.
It tastes like shit.
I know like people eat this for like protein and stuff, and I was looking forward to doing it, but alright. Wow, that's delicious. It's so good. That is so good.
Mine has wings, did yours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like teriyaki flavored.
Yeah.
It's good, right?
I had these before once. This is a little different, but it's kind of similar.
Alright, eat the grub. Oh, you ate the one that I wanted to eat. Oh, no, go for it. Tell me it doesn't open and like squish in your mouth.
I don't like that one.
Oh, God.
It tastes like a bean.
Oh, I like beans. I'm worried it's gonna like gush in my mouth. I was hoping for like crispy.
It's like bean gushy, not insect gushy.
No, it tastes like a dried bean. It's delicious.
It's gross.
Wow. Okay, let's go get more.
Now every time I see someone eating beans, I'm going to say that it tastes like maggots.
That was good.
So this is Khao San Road in Bangkok. It's kind of like where all the budget backpackers come to stay. That's why we're staying here. And there's just a lot of noise everywhere.
Our hotel is right around the corner. This just came out of nowhere. Like we were just on this road and this wasn't here 5 minutes ago.
I guess after you have enough beers, you need a massage. That's a lot of people getting massages
At the same time. That might be the most amount of people at the same time that are getting massaged. We find this sign classic. Please don't make a loud noise. And enter our hostel room. Where you can hear the bar next door. And the music is blaring. Justin, show them how comfortable our bed is. Knock on it.
We literally could be sleeping on the street right now. This is like asphalt.
Look.
It's so bad.
The water bottle doesn't even fall.
Definitely getting a new room tomorrow.
This is the worst bed I think I've ever been on. It like
So bad.
it's literally like wood.
This is the Chatuchak weekend market. It's the largest market in Southeast Asia. It's pretty huge. We have no idea where to go. There's like endless options. So far, we've only seen like clothes. It's been pretty repetitive. We're looking for weird things. So yeah, let's go explore.
All right. is the painting that Justin and I just purchased. We're really happy with it. It's beautiful. Yay! This is another one that we really liked. Only it's like 10 times the size and 10 times the price. But we're happy with ours. Yay! Nice and packaged. Our options were between this one and this one. And the other one's here too. There's a guy over there who's selling coconuts, and he's like the Rambo of coconuts. Of course now he's not doing it, but before he was shouting out, "Coconut!" Yes. I love it. So I got on the boat thinking that Justin was behind me, and they didn't allow him on for some reason. And I don't know if he's getting on this boat or not, but I stopped at the very next stop. They kicked me out of the boat actually because I didn't have a ticket, because Justin has my ticket and all the money. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for that boat to come here.
Oh, you wait?
Yeah, because he's over there. I'm hoping he'll come here, and then I go on that boat with him. Okay, I just took a picture and I realized Justin is on this boat. Let's see if he can see me. Oh my god. What? Go to the next stop. What? Stay here? Stay here. Okay. Shit. Oh god, what are the damn chances? Move. Now I can't even see if Justin's getting off this boat or not. You've got to be kidding me. Oh god. Really wish I had some money right now. There he is. Alright, so I think the hand gesture that Justin made to me was for me to stay here. But it was really hard for me to tell. I had to play back the damn video. But I see he got off on this dock, so I'm hoping he'll come back here, knowing that I don't have any money to get to him. And the kind man who said he was going to get me a ticket is now gone. So, I'm stuck. I used the camera as binoculars to find out what dock Justin's at, and I've been waiting and watching that particular dock, and I saw Justin get off on it and hopefully walk to get a ticket to come back here. But every boat that I've seen, and I've seen now 6, go to that dock, but then they pull a U-turn and go back in the opposite direction. So I really don't know what to do. This is kind of our predicament. I've considered leaving this area and going to meet him there, but it's kind of hard to tell what boat goes where, and there's a huge language barrier. I also, even with the video camera, I can't read like what building that is, even to say like, does this boat go into that particular dock? Some boats do and some boats don't, and they don't have a color or a number to differentiate between the two. I asked that Thai guy who offered me a ticket, he came back and said something about a kiss. So I'm assuming that means he'll give me a ticket if I kiss him, which I'm sure will go over really well with my husband. So I thought I had a MacGyver moment where I thought about what I had in my bag, and I remembered at one point I had passport photos, and I thought maybe I could sign them and pretend like I was someone famous. But as luck would have it, Justin has the pen and the passport photos as well. So I've got to sell glasses past their prime, a disgusting sun hat that smells rancid, a t-shirt, and sunblock. Now the sunblock's actually worth like 20 bucks. This might get me somewhere. Oh yeah, and some medication for an ear infection. This also might get me somewhere. I just don't know what to do. So I have these things that I could sell, or my body.
So today has been a day from hell. It's like 4 p.m. and we haven't done anything yet. Basically, the spot that we're staying is in a section of the city that's kind of far from the central part. So we have to take the boat to get into town. We don't have to, but that's the fastest/cheapest way. As we were getting on the boat, Kristen went on, and they like immediately blocked it off, and I couldn't get on, and the boat left. It all happened very fast. So then I was hoping that Kristen would get off at the next stop, which apparently she did because they kicked her off. And then I got onto the next boat, but it didn't stop at the next stop. It went right past her, and I could see her on the pier, like, waving. So I got off at the next stop I could. I think I was on some kind of an express boat. And then I proceeded to wait at that pier for probably a half an hour, and 2 more boats came and kept going in the same direction. But I was waiting for one to go in the opposite direction, and I confirmed with them that the same boat, which was the orange boat, was going to come in the opposite direction and take me back to the other pier. Finally, an orange boat came by after half an hour in the direction that I needed, and it went past where I was. It went to an adjacent pier, but I couldn't get there. And I told the lady, like, you told me to wait here. It didn't stop. Why didn't you tell me to go to that pier? And at that point, she had no idea what I was talking about. Seriously. It was a huge fiasco. So at that point, I decided to walk. Crossing the street against the right-of-way here. So at that point, I proceeded to walk because I could see the general area where Kristen was. It was probably about maybe a half mile away, maybe slightly more. But the problem is like I couldn't walk directly along the river because just of the way the city was built. So I was walking in like a maze of alleys and streets, and I came up across like an outlet of the river that I had to walk around, and it took forever. It took me like an hour to walk in. Finally, I got back. There was a huge delay. Now that we're finally like reunited in the main part of the city, we're running errands that we planned on running this morning. So we still have to take care of this. It was a mess. And a big waste of time. We need ice cream and or beer.
And popcorn.
And popcorn.
But now we're reunited, and it feels so good.